Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel, and this time another process video. It's been a while, but anyway, but yeah, I decided to do another process video. It will be Th9 again. Yeah, I know Th9 is dead, but most of the players, most of COC players are Th9. So I wanna give them the content as well. So I have a base where I took 3 hits on it, and we was able to clean it at least with an RV9. Had a bit struggling with war, but this isn't the topic of the video. So without further ado, we go into the first replay. This attack was done by Supercell, and he did his favorite strategy. It's a queen walk into a Packer ball. I don't know how I can call it. I can call it like queen walk into people with back and talks. I don't know, something like that. So we started his queen at 9 o'clock. He just wanted to create one side the 9 o'clock funnel with his queen, and the 6 o'clock funnel with his Packer, 2 healers, and a couple wizards, I guess. One baby dragon for the funnel at 10 o'clock, so making sure his queen is walking towards 8 o'clock. So there's the Packer with 2 healers in the back, a couple wizzies right behind, just to speed up the process a little bit. You have to force queen's ability. This is a pain. I mean, it's like, never use the queen ability if you can avoid it. Always use a wage instead of a queen ability, especially if you have this ability in the back. You don't have to be worried about your queen is dying, something like that. So you can see his funnel was great, but his troops took a walk pretty much, so we had to adjust. Yeah, I remember this. I saw it live, and I was like, was it this way? I'm not entirely sure. I think it was this way. In the end, it got kind of close. I think he time failed in the end. This was so unfortunate. But yeah, it happens. Anyways, guys. So with Bowlers and King doing a bit work at 3. Was it this way? No, it wasn't this way. This was another one. So yeah, you can see the Tesla farm roasted his Bowlers and his King, so his queen is still up. He have one here, and a Rage and a Freeze in the back. But as you can see right now, guys, this can't it can't triple anymore. Only his queen self time is running out, and yeah, that was the attack. The second attempt on this base was from Wargasm. I'm not sure who is playing this account currently. I think for a long time, Shaka played it, if I remember correct. So this is the second hit, basically, or is this Supercell as well? Maybe it is the same strategy. He adjusted Wall Breakers and one more Rage to his army. Funnel might be the same. So we drop a Wizzy at the gold storages and his queen. Yeah, I think this is basically the same attack. So one sneaky archer to funnel with army camp, very cheap funnel. So good scouting on his part. Baby dragon and wizards for the funnel again, just to trimming a cover. I say things make the Valkyrie path a little bit more ideal. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. So the queen walk at 9 to set down the funnel, and the queen walk and the Packer walk at 6 o'clock to set down his funnel. I think he used the rage instead of the ability. Or did he use the ability as well? He did use the ability as well. Don't be worried about using a rage, guys. You have 3 in the bag. For this strategy, it's enough. So he bought the wall breakers. This mini bomb almost catches the wall breakers bowlers right behind. I think they will walk. Well, just a couple of them. No, they don't. They stay inside the base. He rage them through, poison on the CC. And yeah, the Packers going in front. He does falling, heal them up to full again. This Tesla farm is popping. Next rage on it. And right now his bowlers have no tank. So they get roasted. Nice bowler bounce onto the Tesla. They're dying out. And yeah, you have 1 rage in the back. This bowler's getting the mortar. He still have 1 more hawk. And he is out of spells right now. Hit king. And yeah, as you can see, guys, really nice. I mean, this king is still tanking. Unfortunately, the archer tower switched targets after take out one of his barbarians. Following barbarians. And yeah, it's gonna be a time fair, unfortunate. I think this Tesla will, yeah, is still left standing. So I think both plans of the initial idea of Supercell was very great, with the Queen Walk on one side for fun and the Packer on the other side with space. I will hit replay again and we'll pause. The space is very compact, and if you funnel with both sides away, you have a pretty nice pathing through the base for your troops. And Booth did a great job in it. But in the end of the day, this Tesla farm roasted their troops. And one thing I noticed when I watched those attacks is I don't like this type of strategies. I just attack with Laura at Tower 9. Most of the times. I love Lalo, so I got used to it. So great base identification from both of them. I think the adjustment with 4 rage spells was actually very nice, because of the fact, so he had more power to powering in order to powering through the core. His troops petering out a little bit towards the end of the attack. And although he had just 3 hawks for the back end, his Packers, his kill squad almost cleaned the entire base up. I knew where the air traps was and all the stuff. This was pretty nice. And finally, when I came in on the number, and we won, guys, on percentage. I will show you this in just a second. So yeah, in the final hit, the 3rd hit on this base, I switched up the army completely. I mean, both plans was nice, but both plans also failed a little bit on time. So I was like, okay, we have a Tesla farm right here, next between this air sweeper, the mortar, the king, and this archer tower. And my queen can reach 2 of them from the outside. That's a pretty nice value, just to knock out 2 Teslas right in the beginning. I also get like these 2 archer towers, this air defense, probably this archer tower, in order to do a queen charge. I mean, my plan was walking from 3 towards 5 o'clock or 5:30, breaking in at this wizard tower, get the double rare break to that expo, or through that this wall, allow my queen access to one more air defense, this sweeper, the wizard tower, the clan castle, and also the queen. So that's a pretty nice value if you cutting these buildings, these buildings away. So I have a nice pathing for my loons, a direct path like from 9 towards 2 o'clock, without having with non-core existent anymore. So yeah, I started my queen walk and went lallowing clockwise from 9 o'clock. Coco Loon, I don't know if the scout, I think the scout gave me non-information about mines. At the side, 1 minion just to making sure my queen is taking out the air defense first instead of walking to the outside and not taking out this air defense. I'm sorry guys, I'm so tired. So yeah, queen already got one Archer Tower, the Wizard Tower, and 2 Teslas. Dropped King at 6 for the funnel, also to tank this cannon and Archer Tower. So, and as soon as this Wizard Tower locked onto my queen, I dropped the wall breakers immediately. The next set of wall breakers will come in a second. So my queen, right now, rage spell down for my queen. And now I have access to this wizard tower, to another air defense, to the queen, the clan castle, and all this stuff. And pretty nice, I got a triple layer break actually. I breaked my wall breakers breaked up the wall at 6 o'clock as well. So rage down the poison for the CC. Queen was very quickly dealing with the enemy queen. And yeah, I had to hit the ability because of that Valkyrie. I'm not sure if it was really needed. I don't think so. After I watched the attacks several times. So yeah, queen took out, right now guys, my queen took out 2 air defenses. 3 wizard towers, 2 Teslas, a mortar, 2 cannons, 1 X-bow, as she will take out the sweeper, and the CC. And the enemy queen. If we're talking about value, that's a decent value. So I started my Lalo from 9. Loons first when behind the loon, and keep this in mind. I will pause. The hound is faster when you loon. So drop your loons first. Your hound is faster when you loons. So if you drop your loons first, you're making sure that the hound is flying away. The hound is going in front of the loons, and you want him to tank. If you drop your loons first, before you drop your hounds, you're making sure that your loons are just in time arriving at his air defenses or arriving at the defenses, and your hounds tank literally, if you don't do this, your hound literally tank for nothing. So I speeded up to haste down just to speed them through this section pretty much. And yeah, next loons onto that Archer Tower 12, and yeah, I had a rage and a haste in the back. It was a cleanup, and I was like, nah, I don't need it, guys. This red airman gets caught by an how it's called, lava puff. This was pretty nice. So yeah, I have a rage and a haste in the back. So dragging on it. Clean up. I will stop. So, what I want you guys to know is we always talking about value. Value for a charge and why these buildings are valuable for good, or why is this base a good queen charge base, not a kill squad base. First of all, if you want to play a kill squad, the entry for the space is pretty ugly. And also, if you're going in, like for example, like from 10 o'clock over this jump over this archer tower and cannon, you get to this expo when you if you do as soon as you drop the second jump over this section, you troop split. The same from this side, you can break in jumping, but guys, if you can't, I don't think you can jump over this section. Or maybe if you drop him, I don't think so. This is 8, right? Yeah, so you can't drop him. So this base is too spread out, so you can't play kill squad. It isn't compact enough. And I thought when I looked at this base, well, talking about value, I grab 2 archer towers with my queen, 3 wizard towers, 2 air defenses, 2 Teslas for queen, and 1 expo. Just for the cost of my queen, 4 healers, a couple funneling troops, and 2 rage spells. I mean, this is value. And I knew this weakness was pretty obvious for me when I saw this base. Hogging? Yeah, no way. There are too much possible spring trap locations, so I decided to use air. And yeah, the obvious weakness is the only reachable or walkable air defense from the outside is this air defense at 4 o'clock. So I decided to play a walk from 3 to 4 o'clock, breaking in at 5, and getting this air defense. My healers won't get shot anymore. You have enough time to do the rest of your stuff, to set down the funnel with this PK. The test wall breaker always important to triggering mini bombs. And yeah, when I had this L shape like for 9, so this switch junction long, this was the L shape I had for my loons. This is what you want to create for your hawks and for your loons. And if you have it and your kill squad got enough value out of your base, you're looking good. You're looking damn good. So yeah, and also why this base is great for charge, besides that you never want wizard towers next to air defenses. And why? Easy, guys. If you coming in with a hound from this side, the hound also tank the wizard towers. You want the wizard towers onto the loons, so they kill the loons. The hound get non damage from them, really none. And I saw, well, what if you're talking about value, that is value. 3 wizard towers. So 3 flares. Yeah. You target my loons and take them out. 2 air defenses as well as this sweeper. And these are the key objectives with this expo. And I took all of them out. And just a little bit more additional defenses I got. So this attack was well planned. And don't panic if something don't go to plan. Don't panic. Improvise. Keep it cool. And try to freestyle the space. This is why the space was great for the screenshot. And I made this change. I mean, there are just too many hit points on the storages to set down the funnel. It took some time, and I don't think the value from the Queen Rock is that nice. What from the 2 walks I've seen. So I decided to switch up the plan completely. I mean, the 99 is definitely a good copy, but I don't like Packers very much, so I use I don't know. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe. If so, a longer episode. This is the very last video until this is the very last video for the next 2 weeks. I'm going on holidays. I will visit, and that's a little bit hilarious, I know. You see the name of my clan. I visit the country Ireland. I'm very excited for it. Hope it is so nice. If it told or someone told me it's very nice, so I hope it is. And yeah, I will see you in my very next video. Until then, guys, have fun, enjoy your holidays as well, and I wish you all the best. I'm heading out for now. See you when